I want to tell everyone my story to educate others and let go of what happened. It's been 4 years now, and I think I'm finally ready to tell the world. When I was about 5 years old or so, my mother met a man and fell in love with him. He seemed to be the perfect father for me and my older sister. He would play with us, buy us gifts, and treat us like his very own kids. My mother was certain that he was the one. I can't say his name, so I will change it. His name was Dan. I remember going out on holidays and having fun with Dan when I was younger. After a while, though, I remember him coming into my room often, always at night when I was in my bed in my pyjamas and everyone else was either downstairs or asleep. He would come in and strip the covers off me and stare at my body and touch my arms and waist. He did this frequently, but I didn't understand that it was wrong. And he always told me he was putting me to bed and saying good night. I remember one time I was in my room playing and he took me into his room and put me on the bed. My sister was in her room, which was across the hallway, and my mum was downstairs. He started putting his hands down my pants, to which I squealed in surprise, and my sister opened her door. He quickly started tickling me instead. When she came in, I was squealing again, but this time because I was being tickled. I never knew it was wrong because he always seemed to twist it and change it into something else. Things like this happened many times between the ages of 6 to 10. Eventually, my sister found out and told my mum, who took me to the police station. I told them everything. They took it into account and I did an interview. Then they explained to me that my case was a sexual assault case, and they explained what that was. I remember my heart stopping for a second as I realised everything. After my interview came up in court, when he was being testified against, the case was closed due to lack of evidence. Dan is still out there. The friends I made on the street that I used to live on tell me that they still see him, sometimes smiling at them. This has had an effect on me. When I am around men in closed places, I have panic attacks. I start sweating and feeling so uncomfortable. When I wear clothes that make me feel happy but my skin might be showing, I get this terrible feeling in my gut and I feel so disgusting. I wasn't offered counselling until a few months ago, and when I went, I got flashbacks and had nightmares, and sometimes he was standing above my bed in them. Now, 4 years later, I look back and I wish that I could have been educated at school about it. But this has made me into who I am today, and I can help others going through a similar situation. Thank you for listening to my story.